So these are the basic instructions on how to remove the orifice from the MuleShoe. Step one would be to back out the set screws, which is a crucial step so the orifice holder can be pulled out.
It's a 1/8 inch Allen key.
So you just need to back them out a little bit. Second step is to remove the snap ring that holds in this piece. And it's very important to wear safety glasses and watch your eyes because it's under tension when you open it. So that will come out and then safely release it. At this point, the whole fixture should come out.
Now we've removed the O-ring so that it slides out easier, but you may have to use some force to slide this sleeve out from the MuleShoe.
The next step, once the sleeve is out, is to remove the snap ring that's on the inside here using the same set of special pliers that we provide. It's a little tricky and it's the same kind of thing as the first ring. Take that out, squeeze it, bring it up, and then at this point that orifice should slide right out.
Again, there's an O-ring down inside of this sleeve, in that furthest groove that holds the orifice in. And we've removed it so that we can show you in this video, but you do need to put that O-ring back in. Next instructions will be how to reassemble.
So the next steps here will be instructions on how to put the sleeve and the orifice back in. The first step is to replace the O-rings. There are two slots inside this sleeve. The up-hole slot is where the O-ring goes. The down-hole slot is actually for the snap ring, and we'll do that later. And then the other two O-rings are on the outside slots here. So it's always good to put a little bit of O-ring lube on both sets of O-rings. And then you just kind of tuck that one back down in there. And it'll fall into slot here.
So that was the AS136.
Just like that. And I'll put the excess O-ring lube on the inside. I'm going to replace the outside O-rings here while we're using the lube.
They're AS140, 140.
Okay, so the O-rings have now been replaced, and we'll move on to putting a new orifice in. So you'll take the orifice and you will slide that back in and push it down over the O-ring. You can check to see how you're doing. There it is, and it just rolls over that O-ring so you're able to see that downhole slot for the snap ring. So then we'll use the pliers again and a new snap ring. We will carefully put that back down in there. You kind of have to wiggle it, and then you can push it down in with these pliers here. You can see it sits back in the groove. The next step is now to put the sleeve back in the MuleShoe. Sometimes it helps to put a little more O-ring lube around the O-rings to let that slide in. And then carefully, without pinching yourself, just work that back in. You may need a tool. Use the bottom side of these. The pocket. Yeah. So we've popped in the sleeve, and now the next step is to lock it in with this last snap ring. So very carefully with safety glasses, and just slide that in, back it out, and then kind of tap the back into place, just like that. So now that's all secure. The last step is to tighten the set screws down against the sleeve. Do all of them.
Once you get the set screws done, this part is finished.